Hi, everyone. My name is Shakira, and we're going to talk about the stock market. But I am going to talk about it when we were in the bull market. Of course, now we're in the bear market, as you know. But in the bull market, I'm going to let you know what some people were doing, but they weren't going to let you know about it. So apparently, uh, well, this information, first of all, it comes from Investors Business Daily. And according to them, if you had invested $10,000 into the top performing S&P 500 funds versus the whole index fund, so 12 stocks, $10,000 into 12 stocks of the top 500, the top S&P 500 stocks, then you would have had $413,597 in 1 year. Uh, Again, this is from Investors Business Daily. So, just to recap, they are saying if you invested $10,000 into these 12 stocks versus taking your $10,000 and putting it into an index fund, which is a general recommendation, that 10,000 would have turned into $413,597 in 1 year. So, what are the top stocks in the S&P 500? You may ask. Was is very easy to find. You can go to Investopedia, but I'm going to list 10 of them. So, number one, Apple. Number two, Microsoft. Number three, Amazon. Number four, Tesla. Number five, Alphabet A. Number six, Alphabet Class C. Number seven, Nvidia. Number eight, Berkshire Hathaway. Number nine, Meta. Number 10, United Health. So those are the top S&P 500 stocks. So the reason why I find this to be interesting is because the general recommendation is that index funds is the way to go. Well, according to this article, it kind of completely debunks that. Um, so they're saying, again, putting $10,000 into these 12 stocks, the top performing S&P 500 stocks, would have gave you $413,597 in 1 year versus putting it into the S&P 500 as an index fund. Throwing 10,000 into this index fund would have got you a total of $12,690. So imagine you have a choice on where you're going to put your money. And so you got 10K, you can put it in these 12 stocks and get the 413,000, or you get 10K, you can throw it in an index fund and get $12,690. So I just find it very interesting that according to this article, it's actually better to do the individual stocks, which is contrary to what we are told. So when you think about it, it actually does make sense with Apple being number one. So the index fund is 500 companies. So putting it in Apple versus putting it in this group of 500 where you have top performers and then you have companies that are at the bottom, not doing well. So investing in this top performer versus this group, and then you have Apple, which is rising. Keep in mind, this is the bull market, not the bear market. So you have this apple which is rising, or you have this index fund here. And so this apple, it can rise by itself, or it can have this group that is not performing, that is slowing it down, and it's slowing your money down. So you see the difference, the individual stocks versus the index fund. The index fund is what we are told is the best, but according to the article, the individual stocks are the ones that are going to make your money grow. So, not even grow, but grow at a faster rate beyond what you can even imagine. Like, this is just $10,000 turning into this amount of money. So, if you want to check the article out yourself, you can go to Investors Business Daily. You'll see the article there. Keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. I'm not telling you what to invest in. It's just for educational, informational purposes only. And then just kind of think about it, because I find it very interesting how you can dump 10K into specific stocks and get a return beyond your wildest imaginations versus going with the crowd and putting it in the index fund. And it's still going to grow, but it's going to grow slower. And as you know, the single stocks are still riskier than the index funds. Like, the index fund is safer because they monitor the index funds. And if companies are not doing well, they kick them out and they replace them with companies that are doing well. The index funds are safer, but the single stocks are the ones that are growing your money, according to this article. Of course, with single stocks, you want to be careful, because if the company were to go bankrupt for some reason, then you would lose all your money. So you know not to put all of your money into one stock. You know that you only put in what you are willing to lose when it comes to single stocks. So check out the article if you get a chance. I find it very interesting. You could either go with the crowd and grow slowly, or you can go against the crowd, grow fast, or you could do a mixture. Either way, you're going to be growing. Just as long as you're in the game. That's what's important. And of course, I'm talking about when we're in a bull market. So you all know that we're in a bear market right now, where the stocks are not doing well right now, and this will recover. So the important thing is that you are in it, that you're in the game, because there's still a huge amount of population that is not even in the stock market, doesn't even know how to get in the stock market, doesn't know what compound interest is, and does not know that they're missing out on compound interest. So if you're not in, get in. If you're already in, what's important is that you are in the game. What's everything that's happening right now, uh, the stock market will recover. And then you already know that you're going to diversify. You don't depend on the stock market. You diversify and have your hand in a whole bunch of different things. So if one thing doesn't work out, the next thing will. That's the stock market, the real estate, the business, crypto. Of course, crypto will be a very tiny, small percentage that you would feel comfortable with. For me, that's 1%. Other people are doing whatever percent that they feel comfortable with. So if you're not in the game, get in the game. If you're in the game, the stock market will recover. And I just wanted to share with you what people are doing and how they are growing their market, growing their money, especially when we are in the bull market, which will come again. So I find it very interesting. So my name is Shakira. This is the Love and Money Show. If you like this show, please share it with one other person. Please hit the big red subscribe button and the notification bell next to it. And please hit the like button. It helps the channel. Thank you for listening and have a great rest of your night.